Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to What Do I Know with Zuzu. I'm here with my brother Nerf. What's good, Nerf?
It was good. It was good.
I decided to bring my brother on because we be having these crazy conversations of around hip hop, and since his favorite rapper is Drake, and he just, I just his, favorite, his favorite rapper is definitely not Drake. Um, but I decided to invite him on so we can get more discussion and we can bring this What Do I Know family to a whole nother level. So, with that said, this is a new show, What Do I Know? And what better way to start it but with your boy. Drake just dropped a new single called, what is it called? Laugh Now, Cry Later. Right?
Yeah,
I don't know how to react to it. You tell me how you feel about the song.
I think it's a cool song. It's a dope song. You know how I feel about Drake. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah.
you know how I feel about him. But when it's a dope song, I'm gonna say it's a dope song. I like
Yeah.
it. The first time I heard it, I was like, I like that beat.
That's the first thing I said. That's the first thing I said.
The bars are, is Drake.
Yeah.
But it's catchy. It's a dope feel to it, and people are gonna support it. Drake fans are stands, so they're gonna support it. It's definitely gonna go number one.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It's gonna go. I think it's gonna go number one, right? When I
Mhm.
heard it, I said the same thing. I was like, "Yo, this beat's fire. This beat, I like this beat," but like, I couldn't wrap my head around the song. Like, what is the song about?
First of all, I have no clue. I think they just like rapping and just whatever. It's like a
Having
feel
fun,
good.
right? Yeah, having it's feel good, but at the same time, he's dissing people, right?
Yeah, and Dirk is this did a
Like,
line to 6ix9ine, like talking about stop bumping his music or something like that
oh,
about
like
rap
something
culture.
like we don't listen to rap, something like that. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but the only weird thing is the name of Drake's album, something Lover Boy. It's
Wait,
called Certified Lover.
certified lover boy.
What is this song? Does this song fit on that type of? When I saw the album title, I was like, this is gonna be all R&B. It's gonna
Right?
be
That's what it tells you, right? So I'm
yeah.
about
So
that.
so he's probably tricking people like this is a first hip hop single, but there's gonna be a lot of R&B songs on this album.
All right, would you call this song an R&B song? Yeah, it's a feel good
No,
song. Wait, but look, it's a
I
feel
think I
good
think he's
song.
doing it to please the people that like. I think he's doing it to please the people that like hip hop, like rap. So he's
Okay.
rapping, and that'll be his first single, and his next one. Just the name of the album just throws me off to like it's
Yeah.
gonna be all R&B, you know. But
So this is what I think. So this is what I think. So if you look at the songs he's been dropping was it left slide, left foot, whatever, right?
yeah,
Then God's Plan before that. Obviously, he's dropped songs in between there. But what I'm trying to say is that he's doing this flow, Nelfi, that he's doing this flow that he satisfies the street people and satisfies the girls, and he's
mm,
singing and he's raps a little bit, and it's all on one song. It's not about anything, but
mm,
he's rapping. Nigga, I'm listening to this song and I'm like, okay, so he's dissing Kanye or Pusha, right? It's obvious he's
one of them,
going in on
yeah.
that. And then he's like, and then he's like, baby, sit on my lap. Like then he starts talking to a girl. Then he goes, you know what I'm saying? Like it's
No,
just
he's the number one rapper that gets a lot of passes for certain corny bars, like
yeah.
corny bars.
Not
But
on this song,
yeah,
but
but the
in
most
general.
street people, the most hood street people like Drake. So obviously
Yeah.
he's connecting to all avenues.
Yo, so you know what? Another thing too, I realized that with most Drake songs, by the time I end up listening to it, I'm singing the hook.
Yeah.
With this one, I'm not doing that. I
Oh
like
really?
that, like the
Yeah,
flow,
yeah,
the
yeah.
vibe. You know what it reminds me of? Middle Child a little bit, where
Mm-hmm.
we like the bop, but it's not the greatest song.
No,
To
it's
me,
not.
it's a dope song.
Yeah.
But is it a song that you would skip on the album? I think. You saw the
Yeah.
video?
Yeah.
It's mad funny. You saw Drewski in there, that guy,
Yeah. Drewski,
Raul Kruger, Kyle
Odell.
Ruger, something
Yeah.
like that. The CLB thing, I think obviously Nike gave him a deal, blah, blah, blah. They're making t-shirts. I think he named it that so that those sales count as album sales.
So he has because he has a shirt that says. Do you
It's
think he's
still
gonna? You think he's gonna make that as a clothing
a
line?
brand, which I don't like the name. I don't like the name, but it's making us think about it. It's making us talk about it.
Right.
But I think if you can figure out a way to make those sales, because you know what's gonna happen as soon as the album comes out. Oh, clothes, blah blah blah. Go buy this, go buy that. If the clothes is the same name as the album, then I think it counts. We need to look that up. I should have looked it up for the.
Now I'm looking at it different. Now that you say that, now it makes sense if it's a clothing. Like if he has a business behind it, you know.
Yeah, and then I don't know if you saw what Elliot put up that I think he's independent. He's going independent with it, and it says OVO. It says OVO on the bottom, and it says with distribution from Republic. So I think he got like whatever Lil Wayne got. Like he could put out whatever. Yeah. So if that counts with the Nike stuff, yo, he's about to make.
Yeah, and he's due for it. He's the golden child for like, you know, there wasn't before it was Jay-Z, top, and nobody. Weezy did his thing, and nobody after that was really taking the torch.
Yeah, and then he kind of just.
And I think he's just.
Hotline Bling was the point for me where it was like he can do anything.
Yeah.
Even though he had mad hits before that, I'm just saying that point. I was like, okay, I give up.
and honestly, that song is one of my favorite Drake songs.
Yeah, me too. It might be my favorite R&B one.
Yeah, it corny video, but it's a great written song. Yeah. It's a great song. Like,
yo, speaking of the video, this video is just random shit in the video, right?
Random shit. That's my issue with Drake is like he has a lot of songs with the only messages he has that I find is when he's heartbroken.
Yeah.
And he'll say, you know, it'll be like
you want just a little bit more substance, even though he gives you that, but you're just saying, okay, give me one album where it's all packed, like Take Care. You know what I'm saying?
He's allowed to do a random album with just mad. He's that big.
Yeah.
Just have that. Like you heard Irv Gotti. There's people that say he don't have that stamped classic, you know. And
yeah, exactly. I understood what he was saying.
He definitely needs that, you know.
You know, have you listened to WAP anymore or no?
I listen to it. I mean, I don't know. It's a cool song, you know, but it's a dope ass album for females when they want to go out. Like, why can't females have an anthem? Like, I don't know why CeeLo is saying that. Like, I get it, but
what did he say again?
He said that he doesn't that they're reaching with this type of music.
Oh, okay.
He named Nicki. I mean, they're not reaching. It's just they're not reaching. Is their lane. Yeah, that's their lane.
Exactly. That they're being successful with that. One thing I respect out of Cardi though is that she made sure that when she came out for real, she was gonna try to get a number one. I think for 1 week it'll be number one, but then Drake's song will probably take it over.
If it reaches one, that's great.
Yeah, that's beautiful. But we need another single soon, unless you start doing remixes, which I think they should, to keep the life of it going. I think they should do it because not that it gets tiring, but you heard the song already. Unless you're really watching the video over and over.
Yeah. And you know how I felt about Cardi too, but I like this song better than Bodak Yellow. Like, and this song is Meg. You can tell the difference of rappers. Meg sounds mad polished, and Cardi sounds better though. She sounds way more confident.
Yeah,
you could tell she's like spitting. You could tell it's making it more believable that it's from her. And if you're doing that, you're doing the right thing. Like you're doing the right thing.
Yeah. Okay, I agree. Well, one thing I took away, because early on I was mad. I was excited. Those one-liners, the put your the Mack truck inside my little garage, blah, blah. I was like, oh, shit, right? Then I went back to listen to it, and now I hear what other people are saying. Where like, okay, it is. I don't want to say a simple flow.
It's simple.
It's amateur. It's amateur flow. Even though she's doing it well, it's easy to do. And you were like, oh yeah, because I kind of wanted something new from Cardi, but this is dope. I think like, that's what people agree on. Is like, okay, same thing, but let's keep going.
I hear Bodak flow. I hear Bodak Yellow flow on it slower. You know, it's like a
on some parts, yeah.
And that's why Meg sounds so much. When Meg comes on, it's like, I don't know. I don't want to say it's Meg's song because it sounds like she owns the song, but
that's her pocket.
But this is dope. Like we grew up on Little Kim and Foxy Brown. Like
yeah, I used to make
and that ratchet shit. It works for certain people and it don't work for other people. Yeah, if it don't work for you, then don't listen to it. Like I think it's
like
dope.
Foxy Brown was called Ill Now with Spotify and blah blah, right? They hint at it. They got whatever episodes left. So I was thinking, what if they went to OnlyFans and
they got loyal fans.
No,
they could do it.
Let's say they when they're talking on the podcast, they say they get millions of certain listens, you know, a week or whatever or episode. So if you were to charge those people the same price, $5 a month, I think you've had enough fans that be like, yo, you're gonna give me a podcast 2 days a week, 3 hours long for $5 a month, or even $2 a month. Like why not?
I see a lot of people are gonna be jumping on that OnlyFans. I'm cooking in the kitchen.
Yo, mad fans. Why
not? There's gonna be people will watch people just sitting in the studio doing nothing.
Imagine Drake doing it right now.
It will go crazy.
Imagine the making of the album is on OnlyFans. You gotta get this.
Somebody gotta do that.
The making of, yo, come on, man.
Somebody gotta do that.
That's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
I think Khaled could do it. Imagine the making of the album is on OnlyFans.
Kendrick, Cole, all those artists that go crazy. Travis, first week sales.
Yeah.
They could do
Yeah. The Boldy James is better than this. I just heard it recently. I like it.
The Boldy James is not for everyone. People will probably think it's boring, but he's a great storyteller, and it's underground rap. It's great underground rap.
So you know me, I don't really listen to him like that. You've been telling me about him, and Griselda just signed him. He dropped the T in China one, right, recently.
Yeah, people say that's like top album of the year.
So I didn't hear that one. But I've been hearing songs here and there, and what I get from him after listening to this album, he's like a mix of Nipsey and Freddie Gibbs a little bit. Freddie Gibbs raps a little faster and with the flow, but he's like Freddie Gibbs' voice when Nipsey's like
slow laid backness. Yeah.
Like I get a little bit of that.
I get it. His voice could get you bored. He's monotone. He's real monotone. Yeah. But what he's saying, you're like, okay, he's saying some shit. Like,
I like it.
It's good storytelling and it's different sound. You know, he don't sound like anybody else really.
When I was listening to it, it felt like the songs were more cohesive. Like on the songs that he didn't have to rap a lot, he didn't. On the songs that he wants to make it a hook, the one with El Camino, I'm like, oh man, this is a bop. And it's slow tempo like the Davies, but he does it in a way where it fits together.
That's why I like Griselda. They just give you whatever it is. If the song could be 1 minute and 50 seconds and it can be 8 bars, it'll be 8 bars and it'll just be they don't sugarcoat or like try to add different stuff here and there. They just
do their thing.
Sometimes there'll be no hook. It'll just be the beat and then they start rapping again. And then they'll start rapping again. But you know what, we grew up on that. We grew up on that street rap talk, drug talk, and it might not be popular now, but I still love that.
Yeah, you know? But they're making it popular. So Westside Gunn, he announced they're gonna drop albums back to back. They got Boldy James coming first, Then they got the girl, right? Armani Caesar.
Armani Caesar. Mm-hmm.
You heard that song with Benny the Butcher and her? How you like that song? What's it called?
I like it. I'm still trying to figure out. You know, it gave me. She gives me like the little when she was rapping. She gave me like the Little Kim Foxy Brown type feel.
Yeah. You know what she do? What like that verse? She says a lot of bitch and a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
rhyming with the same. Yeah.
It was an easy flow, but she didn't sound bad on that grimy beat. I never heard her music before this.
Yeah, that's me too. Me neither. So I was kind of like weird, or taken aback. Like, how is she gonna sound with Griselda? Like,
yeah, me too. Cause I went to her page and I heard like a couple snippets, and they were like down south beats, kind of.
Yeah. So I don't know.
But the song is pretty good. The song is okay, I should say. It's okay.
I'm definitely waiting for that Benny and that.
Wait. So it goes Boldy, it goes Armani, then who? Then Conway,
I think, and then Benny. Even though it should be just.
I'm waiting for Conway first. I know that Benny is taking his time. You know why he's taking his time? Because when he drops, they're gonna take a little. This is what I think is gonna happen. They're gonna go on tour after Benny drops again.
Yeah, and they can just go on tour and they can just do their album.
Everybody do their own set.
I'm glad Benny's taking his time because his last two projects are like street classics.
Yeah, and he wants to keep it up there. He wants to keep it up there. Yeah,
it's just impressive. Like you don't really see rappers keep up with legends. You know, I'm waiting for that whole verse. That whole verse. I'm waiting to hear Benny and Conway on the whole track whenever that happens.
You think he's waiting on that? That's what he's probably waiting for, right?
Jehovah's either waiting for the right beat. It's probably already done. For all we know.
It's probably already done. If I try to get Hov and Drake on the same record, nah, it's too much. That's too much.
But
on the same album,
I'm skeptical to hear Benny and Drake. I don't know. How's that sound?
What if he gives you a 5 a.m. in Tallahassee? The Lox announced Living Off Experience album. It sounds like they're taking like their like grown man, trying to take it to another level.
Honestly, I love it. You know, the rappers that we grew up listening to, it don't have to be a great album. It could be an okay album, and I'm ecstatic about it because we know Styles. First of all, Styles P has been killing it. He's dropped like 6 albums in the last 2 years.
Yes,
consistently. Jada can still spit, and Sheik. You know, Sheik always does his thing on the track. Like
he don't fuck it up.
He don't fuck it up.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm excited about it. I hope it sounds like Lox, like Lox beats. You know, poops. You know, I want to hear some.
Vinny Idol,
I wanna hear some Swiss. I want to hear some Swiss. I want to hear some boom bap. I want to hear.
I think we'll get boom bap. You remember the first single? Gave it to him.
Yep. Yeah.
I think that's Swiss, right? But I think it's Swiss and the dude from Providence. What's his name? NPC.
A-Rap.
I think that's them. This is what we do when we don't look up shit.
Yeah.
But Gave It To Him was a classic Lox record. Like it has and we gave it to him. And they, you know, like that little like easy hook.
Just give me one blood pressure. Give me one blood pressure. Like one. You know,
if you remember, I always bring it up. I brought it up on past podcast episodes, right?
Mm-hmm.
The Lox recorded an album where they were taking pictures with DJ Premier, Swizz Beatz. I think they might have had a Dr. Dre picture. And
yes, Dr. Dre has a picture of everybody.
And then they signed with Rock Nation.
Yes,
I remember. They dropped the Trinity album though. That wasn't that album.
That wasn't the
Yeah, because I remember Jada Kiss saying, "Nah, but we got a whole nother album." You know how they always
next
one. So, but this Living Off Experience doesn't sound Swizz Beatz, DJ Premier. Maybe. I hope that's the sound.
I hope it's the sound. I hope that's the sound, and I'm excited, yo. You know how it is. Any of those rappers, DMX could drop an album right now. Like I'll be ecstatic. You know.
I also read somewhere that the next single is gonna have DMX on it. I hope it has him on the hook. Let him shine. let him, you know, like do his thing, and that's it. So you saw that they announced they're doing it with a podcast called Living Off Experience. Yeah,
the Experience podcast.
Episode 1 is on Tidal right now, and I started watching it. I think Angie Martinez is like hosting it, and then she's gonna have different rappers come on. And the first person she had was Mary J. Blige, who was the one that introduced them to Diddy and
Angie is hosting it for them?
Yeah. So what's dope is they're doing it around the album. So it might just be 5 episodes. It's not going to be a big thing, but it's real dope because the first episode is about Mary J. Blige. Yeah, yo, we started with Bad Boy. We started with this. We started with this. Second episode is with, you know, whoever. Like the people that they were with Bad Boy or Rough Riders. They have Eve. They have Swiss. And it goes on, and then, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's a good way to promote the album, kind of like what Jay-Z did with 444. Like, it's like the same thing, you know?
I wonder.
They could do an OnlyFans.
And it's under Rock Nation, right? It's under Rock Nation.
Managed by Rock Nation, yeah.
It's
gonna be dope.
It's gonna be dope, and like, you know, Nas is dropping one, so it's.
Oh yeah, Nas, yeah.
And with Nas, I know it's
Ultra Black.
I know it's like kind of off, but like, this is a perfect time for a Nas album. How crazy the world is right now. He could drop. This is perfect Nas content.
Perfect. I think he
with like the racism, like everything, the protests and all. This is his lane. And I think Hit Boy, like I heard the single, I think it's fire, and I think Hit Boy could. The fact that he's dropping an album like that quick, I know he knows that this is his time. The way the world is going on right now to drop something, because he's gonna drop some intellectual concept. You know what I'm saying? Like it should be dope, because Kanye just his last album with Kanye
fucked it up royally. I hope,
not even. I don't even blame that on Nas. Like that was all Kanye just.
But you said it. You said the word concept. I hope it's a concept album. I hope it's 10 songs, 12 songs. I hope you give us more Ultra Black. That's the new single, Ultra Black. And at first I heard it on my phone. I did one of these, like trying to listen to it, and it didn't sound good. And then I heard it in the car, and I'm like, oh my God, he's killing it. And I don't know if you saw online, everybody's talking shit about that line about Doja Cat. Yeah,
that's a funny line. That's a clever line.
That's what I said. Okay, you look at it like I did. Thank you.
That's a clever ass line.
I look at it from a rapper's perspective, and I'm like, yo, he was rhyming over that. So I'm like,
and it's real. And it's real.
Yeah. Everybody online is like, oh, he's attacking women and stuff like that. Which, okay, I can see that angle, but I think it was just more of a dope line than a real line.
That's a dope line. Like, people got to get over that. And I mean, it is a punch. When she hears it, it's like a punch in the gut in her stomach.
Yeah.
You know, like, but that's a dope line. And
let me ask you something. I have a question written down here that I didn't send to you. Do you think Nas or the Lox can have a street hit, like a hit though? Like, I know they don't need it, but what I mean is, like, you know how
now
now, like Lil Wayne's Uproar. Oh shit, it caught on. People are doing it. Not that they have to do a club song or anything, but something that just like, oh shit, this is a dope song and playing it on the radio. Do you think Nas and the Lox have that in them now, or you think that's done?
I think that's over. I think it's done. I don't know. It's hard because when I heard Ultra Black, for some reason it took me back to Hip Hop Is Dead Nas. For some reason, I don't know why.
Okay, all right.
Maybe because of the message. I don't know, but I don't know.
I think if
a street way, you mean a street hit? Like the street will say it's a hit, not mainstream.
I mean, it can make it to the radio, but not be a super hit. You know, it's not gonna be top 10 hit. I'm saying like a song like, what's a good example? Like a Tory Lanez song is on the radio, and it's not in the top 10, but like Blueface, like a blue, you know, like I don't want to say Blueface. I don't want to.
Maybe I could see Nas if it's like a
I agree.
Like Ultra Black, you know, something like that could blow up, you know, like the president is black, my president is black, Jeezy,
good point.
Type of shit.
Good point. That's exactly what I was about to say. If he was to drop a song, maybe like with John Legend on the hook, and it's like, you know, big like
That's
New
how
York.
it has
Like,
to be. It has
you
to
know,
be.
something that's like
Yeah.
Nipsey Hussle, John Legend, and it's like empowering. I think Nas can do it. This shit opens up. Yo, did you see that meme in the UK that they have like little sections?
That look pretty.
That.
I think people that like that people that don't like to be around a lot of people, like close to people, because in those festivals, people sometimes it's tight.
Yeah,
the fact that you had your own little thing,
VIP, you can have like bottle service right there.
Nobody will bump into you. You know what I'm saying? You could sit. You could probably bring your own chair and sit down right there.
No, I think it's a great idea.
Great idea.
But the only thing, obviously, you get less money.
Get less money, less people probably.
And once you're mad far away, it's probably going to be a thing. But imagine Coachella setting something up where like you have to have like appointments. You know, you're in this one, and they can have mad stages. Yeah, I mean, I haven't been to Coachella, so I don't know how big it is.
Yeah, Coachella has enough space to do all that and more. Like it's a desert. You never freaking desert.
I can see them doing that because they had to cancel their shit this year, right?
Yeah, they probably lost a lot of money, but they'll make it. They'll get it back.
Yeah, somehow.
Like I didn't know Coachella was going on since like back in the day. Like I didn't even know. You know, I thought that was something like a 10-year thing. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Yo, but that's all we got on this thing. That's all we got. That was a good conversation. I want to thank you, Nerf, for breaking this Zoom.
Thank you for having me.
I was a Zoom virgin a little bit. I know mad people been using this shit online. Everybody's been using this shit. And one of my boys pushed me to this. He's like, yo, you got to get on Zoom. And I'm like, all right, fuck it. I'll get on Zoom. I figured we should just talk about it. But yo, if you're on YouTube right now, I need you to click that subscribe button right below. There's going to be more conversations with me and Nerf. We always have these deep conversations about hip-hop, so I decided to invite him this time. So he'll pop up here and there when his favorite rapper drops a new song. All right, yo, what do I know? Holla at your boy.